Alright, so before this video starts, I'm just gonna say that the gameplay is the first two games I played today, and I woke up like 30 minutes before playing these, so it's kind of bad. I was only able to react to like half of the fucking light attacks I got thrown at. But besides that, I've forgotten to acknowledge or even mention this, but yeah, I reached over 100 subscribers. This happened after I posted those warmonger videos where I got a bunch of growth really fast. I just wanted to thank you guys for that because to be honest, I was stuck at 69 subscribers for about half a year. Thank you guys for breaking that curse, I guess. But yeah, onto the video. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a new video. So I wanted to upload today, but I don't really have a specific topic. So I'm just going to be talking about whatever about For Honor. So I don't know if anyone really has had this issue, but I've kind of found it hard playing For Honor recently by how 4v4 is completely just dominated by a bunch of warmongers. Elimination, no one plays that. Breach is literally unplayable, and Dominion is just terrible right now with Warmonger in it. Like in Breach, if you're a defender, you kind of just lose. And in Dominion, basically who has more Warmongers kind of wins. And honestly, the tier 4 is pretty bad, but it's mainly just the tier 1 affecting minions. The minion wave right now is like the most important part of the Dominion game, and it just makes it so the Warmonger has absolute control of it. So if you really don't have another Warmonger to contest it, you really just can't take wave from the enemies. And in Dominion it's even worse, because if you're an attacker and a Warmonger uses tier 1 on the commander, you're defenders and you can't even defend the commander. It doesn't make any sense how that works. I get how the feats were meant to work to make in a way like the force 1v1s, and they wanted to make this character some kind of anti-gank character. I feel like Blackbriar was an anti-gank character designed well, but I feel like just making these feats how they are to make an anti-gank character is not that great. If the tier 1 didn't affect the commander or minions or anything besides the person you hit it on and other players, it might not be that bad. The tier 4 is kind of stupid with how you can just deny an entire zone from the enemies and there's nothing they can really do about it. They're kind of just forced to give up the zone. And her tier 2 releases and it heals her by a decent amount just after all other healing feats in the game were just hard nerfed. I'm pretty sure it surpasses Second Wind with... I mean, Second Wind did need a nerf, but it's kind of weird that they nerf literally every healing feat but release her tier 2 as being pretty powerful. So with 4v4s being pretty bad right now, just because I don't know why they haven't hotfixed nerfed the feats yet. At least just make them not work on minions. What you're left really is with duels or 2v2s, and I don't really like playing those either because duels are just kind of boring. Before, the CCU is kind of just like a turtle meta, you just stare. And now it's just kind of a out of stamina contest who will accidentally light attack more first and go instantly out of stamina and then just die from full HP. At this point I kind of main Warmonger and Blackbriar. Blackbriar, if you go out of stamina against Blackbriar once, you're kind of just dead. It's pretty easy to actually just win duels because still having stamina drain on the bash, stamina pause, so you can just out of stamina someone easily and then just kill them with Blackbriar. I think that's kind of stupid. I kind of main Warmonger though because she's pretty similar to how Warden plays, and Warden has just gotten really boring, and Warmonger's kit isn't that expensive, but it's more expensive than Warden's. But I kind of have a few problems with Warmonger's kit in 1v1, specifically that her tier 3 bash just has absolutely terrible tracking. If someone doesn't dodge the tier 1 bash, which is where you just completely uncharge it, but dodges in the middle of the charge, so they avoid you halfway charging it and full charging it, so tier 2 and tier 3, you avoid both with one dodge. Because the tier 3 charging, fully charged, Praying Claws I think the move's called, it just won't track that, so you're kind of just better off fainting into guard break. Also, Warmonger has pretty insane amount of recovery, because it's actually 900 milliseconds on a whiff bash, which is enough to get a guard break, but I feel like that's just too much. It should be enough to get a guard break, but it shouldn't be as much as it is, because 900 milliseconds is basically just a full second of recovery after missing something. So yeah, I think Warmonger is pretty fine in 1v1s. She released pretty good. but I feel like she just needs a little bit of fine tuning with like making her bash a little better by fixing the tracking and buffing the recovery just a little bit. People should still be able to guard break her, but she shouldn't get like a full second of recovery, and probably remove that insane hit advantage she gets after landing her bash. And then after that, I think she just needs damage reduction, but most characters right now do need damage reduction. It's kind of weird how they nerfed like all light damage but left heavy damage mostly unchanged. But I don't know how long I've been talking about the new hero, but yeah, I guess that's it for the video. See you guys in the next one, and yeah, that's it. See you guys.